Hey you guys, my name is Dane. Today I'm back with another video. In today's video, I have behind me here a dirt bike. This is a 2006 KTM 250 SXF. So I just finished rebuilding this engine, and when I started up, it just blows smoke and oil like there's no tomorrow. I don't know if there's any residual oil that I haven't wiped off yet, but it comes out of the exhaust there. So that means there's two options. Either one, I didn't set the valve stem seals correctly, or two, there's a ton of blow-by in the cylinder. So in today's video, I'm just gonna be seeing what I can't fix. Actually, there was a spring while I was rebuilding it. I had this spring and I wasn't sure where it came from, so I figured it's probably from something else, and it just got with all my stuff. But so basically, I don't know, long story short, I had this engine torn apart for 2 years and finally just got around to rebuilding it. So I figured this spring wasn't very important. But after studying some schematics, I found that in right here, you can see back here behind the exhaust, there's a little bolt. A spring similar to this. I don't know if it's this spring. I don't remember ever taking anything out of there. It's supposed to go behind that bolt. And what that spring does is regulate the oil pressure. Now, if there's not enough oil pressure, it would cause the rings not to seat properly, which would cause a bunch of blow-by. So I'm going to check that first. So I'm going to start with just removing the exhaust manifold here, taking that out and seeing if there's a spring in there. If there's not, I'm going to add a spring and we'll see how that goes. Alright you guys, so I got the exhaust out of the way. Now we have access to this little bolt right here. I had to unhook the subframe in order to get the exhaust off, but that's all done. So now I'm going to take, let's see, where's my wrench at? I'm going to take this and reach it in there and see if we can't crank this thing open and get in there. Should have done this while I had it out of the bike, but I don't know. I guess you learn from your mistakes, huh? Let's see. It doesn't feel like there's any pressure on it. I'm guessing if there was a spring in there, it would be, you know, spring loaded, and there would be pressure on the bolt. So I'm gonna put this down. You can see there we have a little washer seal, copper washer seal. Oop. Let's see, I'm trying to film it while not losing anything. Alright, so got this out. Now let's see if we can see in there. I don't know, you guys might not be able to see anything. Let me see if I can see anything. I can't see anything. Let's see if we grab a small wrench. small one of these Allen wrenches. If I can reach in there and pull a spring out. There is a spring. So that's not my issue. Dang it, I was hoping there wouldn't be a spring, and adding a spring would solve all my problems. Let's pull this spring out though and look at it. See if it's even the similar spring. So there's the spring that was in there. Right here. And there's the other spring that I had. So they're very different. So that's a big bummer. I still don't know where that other spring went. But let's see, I'm getting a phone call here. Alright, sorry about that. We got our bolt out and I put the spring back in, but yeah, those are very different springs and there's a spring in there, so that theory kind of gets blown out of the water. I'm gonna go ahead and screw this bolt back in. Well, without that being the case, I don't know what could be the problem other than the fact I didn't hone the cylinder while I had it off because Lexi pup. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Huh? Are you eating my stuff? Silly dog. Anyways, I didn't hone my cylinder because the people who blew this up rebuilt the top end, and so it had a brand new cylinder, which I've heard that not honing a cylinder could cause blow-by. What? What's the matter, bud? What's the matter? Yeah? So anyways, at this point, I don't know. Lexi, stop sniffing around and eating stuff. Alright, bud? Stop it. Just quit. So at this point, I feel like I should probably just take it into a shop and have them diagnose, because I just am clueless. But I guess that's what happens when you take on a project where you're like, yeah, I can do this, and you really don't have much of a clue what you're doing. I mean, you know, from what I've heard, the timing and valve clearances are the hardest part, and I got those without a problem, so I don't know. Anyways, that's kind of a huge bummer. But anyways, I'm gonna put this back together now. Alright, so that wasn't the problem, so I'm gonna have to make another video on this sometime where, I don't know, either I'm gonna take it apart and redo the top end again and double check some things and hone the cylinder, or I might just take it in and have them diagnose it. But I don't know if there's anybody that happens to watch this video that knows a thing or two about rebuilding a dirt bike engine. Let me know. Do you have any idea what could be the problem? I have no clue at this point. I can let me fire it up so you can see like how much oil is actually burning. Lexi, stay out of here, bud. Hey. Hey. Good girl, stay out. Hey. So Lexi's Instagram is lexi.pup. So you can follow her. She's a good girl. She's a purple Australian Corgi, which is red heeler, blue heeler, Australian Shepherd, and Corgi mix, or something like that. Alright, let's see if we can get it to start. Really, like, there's a little bit of carburetor tuning to be done, but like, it generally runs pretty well. Just from that little bit, there's smoke all around. Let's see if I get a little closer, maybe we can see all the smoke coming out of the exhaust. I don't know. I'm going to put it back up here. So just from that, you can see down in here where the exhaust comes out, all up in here, there's just tons, and the lighting is terrible. Tons of exhaust, or not exhaust, but oil that's just sprayed out, so I don't know at this point. Maybe I messed it up terribly. If you know a thing or two about dirt bike engines, let me know in the comments if I killed it. It was already dead, so, you know, whatever. But, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure and drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, if you have any advice, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, life.with.dane, and follow Lexi, lexi.pup. Yep. Anyways, have a good day. Peace out. Bye.